Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Nathan, this is Roomba. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having an awesome day. Thanks for asking. Alright, so I've been getting a lot of comments down in the section about what is the right Roomba for me, what Roomba model I should get. Well, in this video, we're going to talk about the Roombas, and we'll talk about what you should get. Okay, so the most popular Roomba model I've been seeing is the Roomba i3 Plus. The benefit of the i3 Plus is it offers a lot of the functionality of the more expensive models for a cheaper price point. So, to not confuse you guys, let's go ahead and talk about the Plus series. There's actually 4 different models. There's the i3 Plus, i6 Plus, i7 Plus, i8 Plus, and then the most expensive Roomba is the S9 Plus. That's iRobot's latest roll vacuum currently in 2020. Okay, so let's talk about the Plus series. The Plus just means that it comes with a self-emptying bin in the box. Now, you can get all these variations without the self-emptying bin if you want to buy the self-emptying bin at a later purchase, and you save a little extra money. Okay, so for this example, we're going to use the i3 Plus. The reason people like the i3 Plus is it offers a lot of functionality of the more expensive models for a cheaper price point. As you can see, you can get the i3 standalone for $299. For an extra $100, I believe it's like $389 or something, you can get the self-emptying bin. Now let's talk about the self-emptying bin system. On all the models, the self-emptying bin is the exact same. They offer the same disposal bag system, and you get about 30 dustbins full of dirt in the bag, and you should replace them. I have seen users try to empty out, but over time the bag degrades and will put the dust and debris in your atmosphere. So that's just something to consider. Okay, so with the self-emptying bin, it's the most advanced self-emptying bin I've seen to date. I have tested a lot of self-emptying bin systems like the EcoVax TA, the Prasinic, the Nebot, also like most recent one, the Kaivo S31. But currently the iRobot self-emptying bin is the most advanced because it does have the ability to know if there's a clog, also if the bag is full. So that's just something else to consider. Also, the self-emptying bin system is really good at extracting a lot of dirt and debris. It is the most capable and most powerful. Okay, so with the i3 Plus, as long as the other models, the i6 Plus, i7 Plus, i8 Plus, and S9 Plus, they all have the dirt detection sensors. So what this allows you to do is, once the dustbin's full, the roll vacuum can go back to its docking station, empty itself, then return exactly where it's left off. Okay, let's talk about the differences between the i3 Plus versus the other models. The i3 Plus doesn't have a counter-based system, so it uses like an iAdapt 1.5, which is iRobot's first gyro/accelerometer-based robot vacuum. What this means is the robot vacuum will provide the same systematic cleaning pattern, but you don't get the smart mapping. So you won't get the area select, you don't get keep out zones. So that's just something to consider. If you want those more mapping features, do consider like the i6 Plus, i7 Plus, or the i8 Plus. Now, let's talk about the 3 variances, the i6 Plus, i7 Plus, or i8 Plus. The i6 Plus is basically an Amazon exclusive. I haven't seen it sold anywhere else. And the i8 Plus is a Costco exclusive. The only real differences is battery life and also the accessories that come out of the box. You may get additional lighthouse, you may get additional batteries. That's the only real differences. Now, I would consider battery life as a grain of salt because you do have recharge and resume. So an extra 20% battery life is probably not a big deal, since the robot vacuum can go back and recharge itself. Okay, so if we look at the specs here, a lot of the same functionalities, the same across all the models. You get the 3-stage cleaning system. Yes, they use a dual extractor bar design, same vacuum motors, same cleaning system, so you won't get any differences in cleaning performance. Also, the side brushes are the exact same. So you look at the smart navigation, and it can pick up where it left off. So this is all based on all the models. Okay, and you do have the app control, and you have Imprint Link. Okay, so let's talk about Imprint Link. Imprint Link allows the robot vacuum to communicate with its iRobot's mopping robot, the Braava Jet M6, and once the vacuum's done, it will actually tell the mopping robot to mop afterwards. Now, keep in mind that both robot vacuums, the vacuum part and also the mopping robot, is different. They have their own charging base, they have their own mapping, their own everything. So just consider those 2 separate units. The only thing they have in common is that they can communicate between each other. That's it. Okay, anything else with the i3 Plus? Looks like it can handle a lot of dirt and debris. Also, across the Roomba models, I found out the pet hair pickup is pretty good. I found out it was really easy to remove the pet hair off the dual extractor bars. So that's just something to consider if you have a very messy household or if you have a lot of pets. I think these Roomba models are really good. Also, from hearing from users, they have kept their older models like the 600 series, the 900 series for a long time, 5+ years. So if you maintain these robot vacuums, the Roombas should last a long time. So that's just a quick look at the i3 Plus. Now let's go ahead and jump into the i7 Plus, just to guys give you a look at what's different. If I can scroll down here. Alright, so it looks like we're at $800 for the i7 Plus. And you can see that it's a very similar design. The self-emptying bin is similar, but you may notice that little notch there, that's for the camera system. This is iAdapt 3.0. So again, you do get the smart mapping, area select, room select, and you can also do keep out zones. So that's the main difference between like the i3 Plus and the i7 Plus. But everything else is the exact same here. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the i6 Plus. This is probably the best deal, I think. It's for $549 with the self-emptying bin. Again, it's very similar to the i7 Plus. The only differences is battery life. I didn't get any information on the exact battery life, but I think it's probably the same amount, around 90 minutes on battery life. Also, I don't know exactly what accessories come with it. I assume it just comes with one lighthouse, the batteries, and then the robot itself with the self-emptying bin. But that's the i6 Plus. So if you're looking for a smart robot vacuum with that capability, I think the i6 Plus is probably the best option, unless you really want to splurge out and get the S9 Plus. But the S9 Plus is really a league of its own. It's kind of a different category, also has that D shape. Okay, let's go ahead and jump down to the cheaper model. Here's the E5. I did have a chance to review the E5. This is more of a random-based robot vacuum, so it's good for a smaller home, maybe an apartment, or if you live in a dormitory. Or you can get this as a secondary robot vacuum if you want to just put it in a single room, or just have a clean basement. So the benefit of the E5 is it's a pretty minimalistic design, even though it still has the same signature button layout. Has the home button, the clean button, and it also has a spot clean function. Also, this guy does have Wi-Fi with app support, but you don't get any of the mapping features that you can find on the more expensive models. And it doesn't have a camera system, so if you physically move the robot, it won't know where it's at. But since it's random, the robot vacuum really doesn't know its floor plan. It just kind of goes around your area and cleans up your floor. So that's just something to consider. Now, one thing you may not know is the E5 actually uses the same cleaning mechanics as the other more expensive models. Yes, it has the dual extractor bar, has the same vacuum motor, same filters, everything. So you should get the same cleaning performance, just the navigation is the same, and you get some less features in the app. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into a little bit cheaper model here. This is the Roomba 675. Let me see if I can find it. So at $219, it's not a bad price. The 675 also works with Imprint Link. This is the cheapest Wi-Fi based robot vacuum from Roomba that you can buy. I know you can probably go on eBay or other sources, but right now $219 is probably the cheapest you can find. But it does have the smart app capabilities. Now the difference is the 675 has the vacuum motor in the rear, so that's just something to consider. The benefit of having the vacuum motor in the rear in the dustbin is it's easy to replace if you do have an issue with the vacuum motor. The downside is it's a little bit harder to clean. You can't wash the dustbin like you can do with the other models. That's just something to consider. And the extractor bar is a little bit different. Let's see, it's kind of an older style, uses a bristle and silicone design, whereas the new Roombas use all silicone design. Okay, so that was just a quick look at the different Roomba models. The S9 Plus being the most expensive, offering a lot of capabilities. The D-shaped design, large extractor bars, also has the ability to change to 3 different power levels. Now, if you want to get the best deal overall, I think the i6 Plus offers the most functionality. The room select, all the smart mapping for a little bit lesser price at $599. Now, if you don't need the smart mapping capabilities, the i3 Plus is a good option, and it also offers the self-emptying bin if you have a messier home. And if we go down to the lower price points like the 675, if you like the older design with the vacuum motor in the dustbin, and you don't care about all the smart mapping capabilities, well, the 675 is a really good option. And then the E5 is a little step up from the 675, offering that same clean performance as the more expensive models, just at a cheaper price point. Alright, so hope that helped you. Have a great rest of your day, and feel free to comment down below if you have any questions about the Roomba models or any other robot vacuum. Alright, see you later.